It's fine. Let me see if I can actually. No, it makes your face like that too.
So for our scenario, we had two different settings. During the time when the family would be home and active, which we considered from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and then again from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., we had the temperature set to oscillate between 27 and 31 degrees Celsius. And we thought this would be a good balance because we were aiming for an optimal 29 degrees Celsius. And then during the time when they were asleep and when they weren't home, to save on energy, we had the home on the minimum we were recommended to set it to, which was 26 degrees Celsius. So to do that, we had to just oscillate between 26.2 and 27. And here's a MATLAB plot of it.
So if you look at our blue test line here, you can see that for our simulation, during the time when people are in the house, it goes up to around 31 degrees and then drops down to 27, all of which are comfortable living temperatures. Whereas when they're asleep, it cycles around 26 degrees to save energy. Also, the total time the light was on during this test was only 45 seconds. And here's our actual experiment, in which you can see that the light blinks on and off to maintain the temperature at around 26 degrees until the time when the family would be home, and then it stays on until it reaches 31 degrees and shuts off.
Wait, I wish we were overlooking a different window.
For our control, we used Arduino code that centered around 29 degrees Celsius, and this was just a demonstration of a way that the code would not work out well because the light bulb would be on for too long of a time. In the MATLAB code that will follow, in the MATLAB graph that will follow, you will see that there are a lot of little ups and downs in the graph of the control as opposed to two major crests in the graph of the code that we liked. And you'll see why that one worked a lot better.
And here's a MATLAB plot of it.
Now, if you look at the green control curve here, you can see that it hovers right around 29 degrees Celsius the whole time, which, while it could be mildly more comfortable, is also a lot less energy efficient, leading to a total time of 86 seconds that the light was on.
As you can see, the control is really bad.
36 hours later, Rudy.
And then I see you and Gabe each other.
That's a hard box. 36 hours later. Yeah, I kind of forgot about it. Yes.
That's enough.
And here's a MATLAB plot.
And when you look at the MATLAB code, you'll see that the light is on for a much longer time, and you'll see how that we can redo that.